Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a fall inspired look. This look will look good on anybody, any eye color, any skin tone. This is a perfect look for fall. I love putting pops of color down on the lower lash line, just kind of bringing a little extra something to the look. And today I loved using the green. I think it was perfect with this fall look. If you guys like this look, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you'd like, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Bye guys. Hello friends. I am putting my primer on today. I'm starting with my eyes first, and I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. I'm setting this with the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder, as always using my M438. I am going to go in today with the Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm taking the first shade, Punch Me, on an E40, such a terrible name. Anyways, I am packing that all over my transition area, and I'm going to get ready for some darker colors that I'm going to go in with. I am just, again, putting this in the transition area, back and forth, really slapping it on there. I'm going to take the shade 10% off, and I'm using a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm kind of creating a different crease. My crease is a little lower from where I'm creating this line, but I want to be able to see the shadows when I open my eyes instead of just when my eyes are closed. So that's why I'm creating this new crease line, and back and forth, that is what's going to create that crease line. If you don't have a natural crease, this is how you create one. And I just back and forth. It does take a little bit of time to create that crease and really blow it out and blend it out so it doesn't look a little weird like you'd have a dark line going across your eyes. So really take your time with that. I am going to go over the entire lid with the shade Face. This is really a champagne-y gold. It's not really a yellow gold, but it's more of the color of champagne to me. And I'm taking this on an M522 brush. It's just a flat shader brush. It's really great for just packing that color all over the lid. Again, from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner, really just making sure that the entire lid is well covered before we do our liner. I am going to go in with Maybelline's Eye Studio Gel Liner. This is in the shade Blackest Black, and I'm taking that on an E65. I'm going to start at the corner of my eye, on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to trace a little line as if I was going to trace that line all the way from the outer corner to the tip of my eyebrow, right there at the tail. And I'm making more of like a bat wing instead of a cat wing. How this bat wing is going is I'm going to just kind of trace that into where my crease is and just fill it in. It brings a lot of kind of drama and a little bit more excitement to the eye than just a regular cat wing to me. It's just a little bit more of, whoa, that's different. Wait, that's kind of cool. I really like this. I picked this up from Jaclyn Hill. She did it on a look, God, maybe, I don't know, 4 years ago, something like that. Anyways, I really like it. And then I just added a teeny tiny little like flick on the tip of that wing to sharpen it up. Going in with the shade No Beans on a pencil brush. Any pencil brush will do. I'm going to stipple this right there on the outer corner, and what this is going to do is I want this to add a little bit more depth out there on the outer corner, but I want it to also melt that champagne and the Ready Brick right into that black bat wing and just blend everything seamlessly. As doing this, I covered quite a bit of the black of the actual liner, so I just traced back over that and sharpened that up. With my Up makeup wipes, I'm taking this on my finger, cleaning up the fallout down there on the lower lid, and I'm sharpening up that wing liner. This is a great trick if you got a little messy or if things just kind of got a little bit too bold out there. It sharpens it up beautifully. For the face, I'm using e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm just going to blend this all over my face with clean fingers, of course, before we go in with the foundation. I'm using Milanie foundation. This is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. I'm in the shade 02A Creamy Natural. I'm taking this on my Morphe M439 brush, being very careful around that liquid liner, or the gel liner, so that I don't drag it all over the place. And I'm blending this all over the face. I don't know if it's the primer and the foundation working together, but my skin has never looked so porcelain-like. For concealer, down on the under eye area, I'm using the same Camo Concealer, same shade, medium sand. I'm going to blend this all out with that beauty sponge. By putting it on the forehead and the chin, even down on the nose, it's just going to help tie everything together as we kind of create our lines and illusions. If you only put it on your under eye, it's going to look a little weird that you have bright under eyes and you haven't blended out the other areas of the face. I set the concealer with the Ben Nye Banana Powder, and this, I'm just putting this down. It doesn't turn your skin yellow or anything. The powder is yellow, but it really just goes on very, very sheer, and it gives more of a brightening effect while setting down all of that liquid, so that it doesn't move or crease underneath the eyes. You don't want crepey under eyes. For the rest of the face, I did go ahead and set that with the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. This is in the shade Light Fair, and I'm putting that all over where I put the liquid liner, even a little bit up and over the banana powder, just kind of blending out all of the colors together. And my skin just looks like porcelain. I'm really liking this combo. For the lower lid, I'm going to take the shade Punch Me, and I'm taking this on the M22 brush. It's a pencil brush by Morphe. It's really just kind of laying down a little bit of color and smokiness to help blend out the next color. This is the shade Daddy, and I'm taking that on an E15 brush. I'm putting this really tightly right next to those lashes, because I don't want this to go down too far. I do like the fact that we have that brown Punch Me underneath it, which is going to help blend everything, so that we have a little bit of dimension and not just one color underneath the eyes. I did take this all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner, and with that same pencil brush, I'm blending it and blowing it out. This is a beautiful, beautiful army green, and I really love it. I don't love, though, how red my eyes are when I'm blending out my shadows. For the waterline, I took the shade Quac on the same pencil brush. Oh, that's the same flat shader brush. I tried to get this into my lash line, or my lash line, my waterline, but I kind of wish that I would have gone in with a white gel pencil for the waterline to help open up the eye and make it look a little brighter and a little bit more lively. I do really like this Quac color, but I think it would have been better maybe on the upper lid for a different look. I did get a little extra sloppy, I guess, with the Daddy color, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to help clean that up by taking my beauty sponge and that translucent powder, and I'm just going to stamp this out there kind of close to the lower lash colors. And what this is going to do is not only erase what I don't want there, but it's going to help also bake that area so that that area doesn't move. For my contour, I'm using the NYX contouring colors. I'm going to use this ashy brown. I don't know why I never used this color. It's a beautiful color, but as you're going to see in just a second, it is dark. I think it's a little too dark for me. It's like giving, oh my gosh, that's like the most defined line ever. I was quite clearly quite too heavy-handed on that side. So I went a lot lighter-handed and didn't press as hard on this side. You still see the line of definition, which obviously is what you want when you're contouring. You want to see a line, but that's a little too harsh. I'm going to take that same e.l.f. brush that I used to set my face with the Fit Me powder and try to just diffuse that line and kind of clean it up a little bit. I did contour out my nose. This is the E65 flat, or well, angled brush. It's the same, well, it's not the same, but it's like the brush that I used to do my liner. And I just trace a line from my inner corner up by my brow down to the tip of my nose, and then with a shader brush blend that out. And I don't bring that up on the bridge of the nose. Obviously we want to create a shadow down the side of the nose so that the nose looks a little bit more pinched. And with the highlighting shade on that same palette, I'm going to use that to bake just the center to bring a little bit more definition to the bridge of the nose. I'm baking the cheeks, sharpening up my contour. I did want a sharp contour. I didn't want like a line on my face, but I wanted a little bit more sharpness to my contour. So while that's baking, I'm going to wipe away the bake underneath the eyes, and it really kind of just sharpened up, and it did erase that little extra green that just kind of flicked out there just beautifully. It's a great trick. I'm glad I kind of figured that out. For the blush, I am going to take Sephora's blush in the shade Heated. This is kind of duochrome. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but not a ton. And I'm taking this on an angled blush brush, getting that on the apples of the cheeks and just blending that into the contour towards the back to the temple. I'm going to wipe away that bakage. This is just a really large fluffy brush, and what you can see now is there's still a line of definition. It's sharpened up that contour, but it's a little softer. And wiping away the bridge of the nose too. For the highlight, I'm going to go ahead and go in with MAC's Soft and Gentle, and I'm using this on an Arbonne fan brush. I put that on the tops of the cheekbones and just trying to drag this down to the apples of my cheeks so that you get a little pop of a highlight when I do smile, but I wanted to try to keep all the drama right up at the eyes. I did put a little bit of this down on the Cupid's bow, bringing a little bit more attention to the top lip. Moving on to the eyes, back to the eyes, I used Maybelline's Butterfly Sculpting Mascara to coat my natural lashes so that they will blend in with the black of the falsies. The false lashes that I used are from Kiss. They're in the style Flirty. They're a pretty bold lash. I laid these lashes down on my natural lashes and just kind of pop the inner corner and the outer corner on with a pair of tweezers. Don't use tweezers. Get a lash glue, a lash applicator, lash tool. I need to get rid of these, but they work. They're working for me, but they're dangerous, so don't do it. So again, laying them down on my natural lashes, popping that inner corner, trying to get it as close to my natural lashes as possible to help blend these. And then the outer corner. So there are the lashes. They're beautiful and I love them. My lower natural lashes had green shadow all over them. So to darken those up and to kind of polish off the eye look, I went ahead and used that same mascara and just coated my natural lashes with the mascara, just making them black again. For the lips, I went in with MAC's Velvet Teddy. This is a beautiful mauvey, purpley, browny, nudie color. I love this lipstick. It looks good with so many different eye looks, and it's just perfect for fall for me. So there's the final look, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this look. Please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.